Season's greetings. How are we all doing? How are we all doing? I'm Gamking, and yes, you read that title right. I did it again. But what did I do again, you may be asking? Well, that is quite simple. I made a mod pack again. Yes, I did it again. When it comes to making a mod pack, you kind of need a key premise for this stuff. What do you want to make it about? What is the purpose behind it? What do you want to do with it? And well, I had an idea. You know, I had made a mod pack previously titled Ever Changing Fates RPG. And let me tell you, this was going to be my sequel, but I needed something to base this pack around, and I had absolutely no clue at all what to make that based around. You know what? I took some of the basic mods that we usually have. You know, Tyramity, absolute cinema of a mod. Ellender's Cataclysm, and a few others, just as a basis for the mod pack. But you know what? I had an idea. A mod I really wanted to include in this pack. You know, it's pretty popular nowadays, and still might be incredibly underrated. No, not Tyramity, even though Tyramity still is underrated. Whenever it gets to the update, I'm going to be so happy. But instead, I'm talking about, yes, I'm talking about the fungal infection spore mod. In my opinion, one of the most underrated mods out there. And yes, this is gonna be an incredible challenge because I'm including one of the most complicated mods and one of the most stupidly difficult mods into an RPG mod pack that's meant to be balanced appropriately. And you know what? It was a whole challenge trying to get this thing to fit in everywhere. But you know what? The When I pull it off, the execution of this is incredible. It's just incredible as a total output. But you know what? That's not all. As you know what? Now that I have fungal infection spore, I would add this mod, underground bunker, that you see me in right now. And then we would get a couple more mods in there, including some other incredible ones. No, we'd be getting a little American, if you would, with the style. You Yes, indeed. I added guns to this mod pack. And I added them in the form of a mod that isn't actually as well known as you would expect. Scorched Guns is the mod I added. You know what? I'm in one of its structures right now, and it's a very impressive mod. You know, adding some pretty cool weapons. I'm not gonna lie to you. Quite a few cool ones. But that's not all. As you know what? As an RPG mod pack, it needs a motherfucking story. And you know what? That's what I don't have. You know what? I think it's time we get into the story. Yes, just for this mod pack, I developed a fully fleshed out story. Just for this, completely unique to the previous mod pack I made, though it does take some inspiration from it, as this mod pack is meant to be a sequel to it, to say the least. Now, for this first book, which is the first section of the story, this is one of, I don't know how many. We'll figure that out as the pack itself develops. Book 1, the focus is on iron spells and spellbooks, and its classes specifically of magic, resulting in an in-depth story that slowly unveils itself as you get deeper and deeper into the mod pack. And you know what? That's pretty fucking hype, if you ask me. Because you know what? You never know what's actually going to come out next. You never know what you're going to have to do. And you know what? The story tells itself as you progress through it. But you know what? I'm still not done. Because you know what? There's so much more to this mod, including some of the craziest twists you'll ever see. And you know what? We'll get into that next. Here I am. Oh shit. in the end itself, where the secret twist of this mod pack comes around with this item in my hand. Throw this into the void, and you may find an incredible secret part of this story facing off the dark doppelganger. Now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.